What a brilliant ember you have there. I've only heard legends of such specimens. The embers used for the secret rites of divine blacksmiths. Perhaps you could lend it to me. I've long dreamed of forging divine weapons.
Sure. Oh. I was gonna say, I think I have a few. Which one are you talking about? A large divine number. Yeah, sure.
Splendid. Splendid.
Uh-huh.
Thank you.
No
Andre
problem.
of Astora never disappoints. I assure you.
Never doubt you, man. I would never doubt you.
Oh, yes. And one other thing about the Darkroot Garden. It is said to house the grave of Sir Artorius, the Abyss Walker. Only, of those who ventured into the forest, none has returned.
I believe Artorias is a DLC boss, but not 100% sure about that. But I mean, we'll see. Forcing armor. Anything new? Nope. Okay.
I'll be seeing you then. Be careful.
Yep.
That's an odd ember you have there.
Yes.
I know what you're thinking, but I'm no good with those. It won't be easy, but I'm afraid you'll have to look for someone else.
So I'll have to go to a giant in Anne Orlando to get that. Okay. So there's this green Titanite shards. If I hit a point where I see more skeletons, I will upgrade this more. But for now, I think we're good. And yeah, we can't. Oh, two of those. But yeah, I can't upgrade those. I know there's a guy where we can. I think there's two guys where we can buy large Titanite shards. 77 to 77. What an upgrade. But modify equipment. That's normal to divine. That's I don't know. Plus 10 to plus 5. Oof. Alright, well, since we're here.
Don't get yourself not.
Yep. So I was just going to a bunch of previous places to try to figure out like what was where and if I could do anything. Cause like I think I remember Siegmeyer saying something about going down into the catacombs, maybe getting to Altar of the Grave Lord. So I like teleported there to see if maybe he would show up there then, since we killed the boss, but no, but off we go. Alright, so a few things I noticed. One, if you go down and you put on this, which boosts Miracle Synergy, if you look at heal, there's like a circle that appears on it. So I'm guessing that means that it's like more effective or something. And two, shadow. It's just like the way light works in these games, or in this engine, something like that.
Hello.
Hi.
Forge I can.
Yeah.
Strong I am.
Yeah. But
You come, I forge.
yes.
Shiny, shiny.
E.
Get shiny from Duke.
Duke?
Forge weapons. Make shiny more happy.
Alright, Duke. I know Seat the Scaleless was given dukedom, but... And he's in the area that connects or like branches off from this area. So I'm guessing we go kill Seath, get something from him, and then bring it to you. But also we could bring... Is there going to be like a third? Yeah, is there going to be like a third blacksmith?
But you, friend, you die but up.
Yes. Lightning. I don't want lightning. Great Sword of Tortoise. Yeah. Oh, Spear plus 10. So we can use 200 souls to just get a plus 10 spear. That's very cool. Or a plus 5 divine club. Ooh. I could save a bit, like with that. Interesting, interesting. But, no, I think we're good. I think we're good. But we could... Oh, those record Twinkling Titanite. Interesting. But, I was about to say, where's our armor? These also require Twinkling Titanite. Dang.
Kametsu.
Alright, leave me alone. Okay, so we'll need to find a third blacksmith then. For, like, the large flame ember, the chaos flame ember, and the enchanted ember. Which gets enchanted weapon, which I'm guessing would be like a magic weapon. Yeah, inflicts magic damage and boosted by intelligence, yes. Chaos weapon. Inflict fire damage. Most powerful level for fire weapons. Alright, so you got chaos, flame, and then that gets you a 1 to 5. Or that gets you, like, 2 chaos. Oh no, chaos weapon. That's fire weapon. So those would probably be different. Handled only by blacksmith, knowledgeable in ancient methods. So maybe there's one in the fire area below Blighttown that we were at? Using ancient rites. Ancient methods. Alright, so maybe there is going to be a third blacksmith and they deal with like more elemental stuff. Okay, okay, good to know, but we'll have to find them first. So, well, let's go.
Indeed, a worthy successor thou shalt be.
Yes.
My patience was not for nil. I beg of thee, succeed Lord Gwyn, and inheriteth the world's fire. We have only thee.
When I get a Helia ring, I'll succeed Gwyn.
Please, father's role thou should assume, and inheriteth the fire of our world.
Helia ring.
Thou shalt endeth this eternal twilight.
Helia ring.
And avert further undead sacrifices.
Helia ring.
Seeker Framt, the primordial serpent, shall guideth thee.
He shall guideth thee to the Helia ring? I haven't forgotten about that. I have not forgotten about that. That is a core part of my Dark Souls 3 setup. That is a ring that I have equipped and borderline do not unequip. It like never comes off my finger. I basically duct tape that thing to my hand. Except for like maybe some of the harder boss fights where I really need more defense. But outside of those, like, all Healy Ring. I want the Healy Ring. I know that your ring put a little circle around my heal magic. Heal magic is slower than my normal heal, so I don't rely on it too much, especially in some of the harder fights or some of the like faster fights. I want a heal that gives me health without me having to press a button. Just equip the ring and let it heal me. I know that I only have 2 ring slots. I don't care. I know, and I know that one of those is just like permanently Havel's ring because it's kind of insane how good it is. And I need it for the current armor and weapon and shield that I have because they're heavy. I don't care. I would just have 2 ring slots that never change because they're both insane. But I can't do that until I get the Healy Ring. Give me the Healy Ring, please.
Please, Father,
No,
thou
no,
cleansest.
no,
Now thou
No.
shalt go forth. May thou.
no. I want the Healy Ring. This is the best I can do for now. Where killing enemies gets me heals, but that's not any good in boss fights. That's not very good for when there's a few amount, or like a small amount of stronger enemies. I want the Sun Princess ring that I know. And that's the definitive Sun Princess ring for me, okay? And I will not stop until I get my hands on it. I want the heal ring. So Siegmeyer's gone. Okay. So that's actually very good, because that means that he moved on to his next step.
Oh,
Still haven't found your person. I went back down again. I didn't spend too much time there because it's awful and I hate it, and it can burn in the depths of Hades. And I'll never forgive its existence, but
Oh, you again?
yeah,
Fancy that.
yeah.
You've come at the perfect time.
Have I?
Some new gems have come my way.
Ooh,
I saved them specially, just for you, mate.
just for me? That's so kind of you. Well, nothing here. Nothing here. Nothing here. Nothing here. What do you mean? There's... My god, there's nothing new here. What are you talking about? Might buy the cleric set, but I'll have to check to see if it's any good compared to what I already have. Might buy the crescent axe, but I don't think I'll use it because 1, faith. 2, I've said it before. I aspire to do a run with every single weapon class in every game. Done it in Bloodborne, almost done Dark Souls 3, almost done in Elden Ring. The only 2 things preventing me from doing them now is a mixture of laziness and I'm doing this. Like Dark Souls 1 now. But I might do that. Like, I might use this during, like, an axe run or a faith run. Because something about faith runs outside of Elden Ring, because Elden Ring has a lot of faith-based offensive options, which is wonderful. I love that. And Bloodborne, which straight up doesn't have faith. Faith isn't great offensively. It's mostly defensive stuff. Mostly, like, curing ailments and healing. So having a weapon that scales in faith is good. I mean, it weighs a lot. It weighs 7. I think the claymore in this game weighs 6. So this, being an axe, weighs more than a greatsword. Which is not very good. I'll buy these. I'll buy one of those.
I'm done with the looting and wondrous. I'm done with the loot and. Right. Good stuff, eh? Don't you forget who got it for you.
Never will. Don't push me off. I swear to God. Alright. Really wondering where she went, though, because she just kind of vanished. But she's not back up here. It's just like, where did she go? I really, really don't know where she'd be. Part of me thinks she might be somewhere in there, but God, I really don't want to go through there, especially since I have no reason to believe she's in there. It's just like she was in that location before, so but it's like no other characters have been like that besides Solaire. Is that an item? No, that's a sword. Just a shiny sword. Well, wasn't gonna look there before, not gonna look there now. So off we go. Woohoo. Huh? That just went down. One, how do we bring it back? Oh. That's how. Alright, well let's... It just comes back on its own, I suppose. But also, too, if you look at our Estus, it's at 20. Which... Wow. I, was not expecting that change. I have no idea what caused that. Like, the only thing that can come to mind is killing Nito or putting Nito's soul in the Lord Vessel. Demon Ruins. Okay, well... This leads to nothing. Does this just lead back up? It does, but we don't care about that. Ooh, there's something down below. Oh, I think that's the, that looks like the boss. There's something down there. But yeah, that looks like the, boss we fought last time. But, please don't crush me. Okay. So, I think this will lead down into, ow. I think this will lead down to the boss and to the bonfire. Couldn't think of the word for it for some reason. Please don't breathe fire on me. I hear like breathing or something. Please don't breathe fire on me. Alright, so we get a bit of health back for each enemy that we kill because of the Ring of the Evil Eye. But again, that just doesn't compare to the Sun Princess ring. Alright, yeah, so there's that bonfire and that, like, boss. I'm assuming it's another boss. Or there was another way over here to go. And then if we were to run back through the boss room and then take a left, there's that door, but I don't know what opens that door. Like, I don't know if we even have the means to open that door. That's just... Oh. So, that's the entrance. Okay. Okay, so... In other words, there's the one way to go. So, going up and from that elevator, that's just a quick way to get back up and down. Assuming that you've, for some reason, done this before Anne Orlando. I'm not entirely sure why you would do that. 27.5, okay. Really not sure if we want to go into this boss fight with nearly 14k, but what could possibly go wrong? Besides us falling down here and dying, because that looks like a big drop. And I can't tell if we need to roll it or... Oh, my ankles. Okay, don't know what opens that one door. Like, maybe we can open it now? But, who knows? And also, since we got 20 Estus, does that mean that sitting at normal bonfires will give us 10? Part of me doubts it, but... This is very red and glowy, and there's, like, lava here. This feels not good. And cutscene. I knew it. I knew that thing was alive. I knew it was alive. I was looking at it, and I was going, hey, these look like legs, and that looks like a head. And that looks like a tail. Oh, Huh. Huh. Wow, that's half our health bar. I'm assuming we don't have the time for that. Yep. Ow. Alright, so yeah, I don't think we're... yeah, I was gonna say, I don't think we're getting very far here. I mean, with 20 Estus, that I'm assuming we're not going to get all of it back upon setting at the bonfire. I would rather not use one in a guaranteed loss. Where it's like, might not even get the heal off. Alright. I was gonna say, where my soul's even at. Let's see if we can move back here to get you as close as possible. Okay. 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 Well, can't really roll off to the side because then it doesn't... No. Can we walk on this? God, good. Nope. Right. Oh, that's how we get to that door. Interesting. But what do we do here? And yeah, see, down to 18. But it's like, what do we even do here? Because we can't step on the lava. That's very, very obvious by the fact that our health bar melts. But we can't... Like, I was trying to lure him onto the land, and I finally got him to come close once, and then he immediately just leapt away. So do we just take a bunch of damage going through and try to, like, get somewhere? Ow. I mean, this looks like a better place to fight, but it takes 2 Estus just to get over here. And again, the fire stone plate ring, I dodged straight to the side, but whatever. Yeah. See, like, we can't dodge away from him. Okay, that's delayed. I dodged straight away from him. Okay. Don't even have enough time to get up and run. So the answer isn't run. I rolled directly to the side, but that's still not to the side enough. So the answer isn't roll, the answer isn't run. If I shield, I get knocked backwards. It's not the normal just you shield, whatever. It flings you back and you do a freaking somersault. So... yeah, look how much damage that does. Oh, okay. Again, I am bulking it. Alright, nope, we can't have him hit it to destroy it. Don't think so, at least. Alright. Yeah, I'd given up on my souls, because we're clearly not going to be beating him. Like, this is going to take a very long time to simply learn, because... whew. Again, I would look at him and roll... like, I'd be holding... like, A or D to roll... to move directly to the side. And then I'd press spacebar to roll. And it straight up just didn't matter. Oh boy. Okay. Well, now we'll see if we get 10 back or not. Yeah, as soon as I... oh, okay. So it's like, you can't roll away. You can't roll into it. Do you hear me annihilating my poor spacebar? Alright, so it's like... too wide to do that, so it's... so you can't roll to the side, because then you can't get up in time to hit him. Which, again, I'm using a ranged weapon. Or a weapon that has more range than most weapon types. Can't roll in, can't roll to the side, can't roll like diagonally, can't run away because you, or can't roll, or can't run to the side because you're simply not given enough time. And if we want to get 20 Estus back, we'd have to run all the way back to Firelink, or teleport to Firelink and run all the way back here. Which... okay. Okay. So it seems like getting behind him is good. Assuming you can get close enough to get behind them. Ow. Can't see anything, just keep swinging. Oh. Died. Orange charred ring. Oh, hey, that's the, witch ring. From Dark Souls 3. And 40,000 humanity and a homeward bone. Alright. So let's see what that does. Reduces lava damage. Ah. Oh, that... Yeah, that does a lot for reducing lava damage. Yes, alright. Good, actually. Good to know. Good to have. Insanely good to have. Alright, so... In Dark Souls 3, lava does fire damage. But in this, in Dark Souls 1, it does like its own form of damage. Very good to know. I'm assuming this ring is probably like the only thing you can get to reduce how much damage lava does. What's that? What's that? I mean, the game isn't going to throw anything. Oh, Solaire! Oh, I thought it was like a lava bug or something. Hi, buddy. How you doing?
Why? Why?
That's what I'm asking too.
After all this searching, I still cannot find it.
Oh. That's not what I thought you meant. That's a boss that I feel like I'm going to change my opinion on over time. As I, like, learn how to better dodge that, like, thrusting attack that it does. That it really, really is truly addicted to using, apparently. And I get better at, like, going in, getting close to it, but I feel like they could have toned down on the lava a tiny bit, because that requires, like, 2 to 3 Estus just to get to a platform in which you can fight it.
Why? After all this
Alright.
Why?
Good luck in your endeavors. Repair equipment. 4 souls. Okay. So they don't need it too much. So I'm trying to level up endurance more, because I mean, I know that I've been dying a lot, especially to the last 2 bosses, but that's mostly because of a lack of knowledge and me being so thoroughly ingrained in the Bloodborne Dark Souls 3 Elden Ring way of dodging. And having shields as being like a secondary thing for another purpose. Which is like that mindset that I have of dodging mixed with just a lack of knowledge on how to go into these bosses. Those are the main 2 reasons I'm dying. Outside of bosses and just that mindset, I'm not really dying a whole lot. And my damage is absolutely fine. Like, my strength, totally good. So, the only things I really need to level would be, like, vitality and endurance, and I want to go more into endurance, so that way I can hopefully someday shed Hovel's ring.
Why? After
Well, good luck to you, man. Looking... It'd be better if I use this. This thing is moving, so I'm assuming it's alive. And if something is alive and isn't Solaire or a bonfire or Siegmeyer, it probably wants me dead. The ground I walk on wants me dead. Leg, tail. That kind of looks like a wing or something, maybe. Is that a dragon? That feels dragon-y. Oh, there's two of them. Leg, tail. There's like a head, like lower jaw there. There might be something over there. Lost Izalith. Please tell me those things are just for looks. And or peaceful creatures that are so... Ooh, item. That are so subdued by the constant, unending pain of not having fingers to put rings on, so they can't wear the orange shard ring. And so it's just endless lava pain that has subdued them into not murdering. I thought that was a head for a second. I was gonna go, no. If you exist, don't look at me. So, brave warrior. Brave and survival don't tend to go super well together too often. Hey, another item. Like looking at the top of our horns. Item. So item. Alright then. That's something that Dark Souls 1 does a lot, of giving you this thing that seems impossible, but once you get far enough in, it will give you a solution, or at least we can target it. That's... I don't like that. I don't like that we can target them. But then giving you something to somewhat alleviate that. So like the pitch blackness that was later somewhat alleviated by the skull lantern. And then here the lava that is now mostly alleviated by the orange shard ring. And how there's... I heard like a water sound effect. That was weird. But they also do it... Like, they did it a lot early on with a bunch of the one-time enemies. Like in the Undead Parish by the Sunlight Altar. There was the boar. And if the boar was there every time, that area would be awful. And you'd almost entirely just run past it, almost every time. But because the boar was a one-time enemy, it's this almost insurmountable thing until you kill the boar, which can be very easily killed with the, like, fire, like, pit things. And then it becomes a lot more manageable. That is something that I think Dark Souls 1 does very well. Oh, thank God. I saw movement, I thought it was one of those guys, and I was gonna go, no! I was just complimenting the game, please. Don't do this to me. I know I saw one here, unless it's just a statue. Oh, there's a path up there we can take. Cool. Even if it looks like a statue, don't trust it. Don't trust it. Don't trust it. Don't trust it. Good combo. I don't like how close we're getting to some of these. No, 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 please. Please. Chain looks like a smiley face. Yeah, yeah. Soul of a great hero. Ooh. Item. Don't trust anything. Trusting gets you killed. Alright, well, that thing moves when we get too close to it. I'm assuming that all of them move when we get too close to them. But because going that way, even though it's shorter, it would require us to get too close to it. I don't like them. Ooh, item. Oh, it's like partially behind a thing. Okay. Lots of these things. This is... Ooh. This is very cool, actually. Because this is probably the least hospitable place in existence. Nothing but lava and ash. And these giant T-Rexes that have been cut in half. And they look like they're made out of stone. But we're given ways to mitigate that danger. Oh boy. Yummy bones. No. 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 I wonder, do we just three-shot with the normal R1? Well, we'll live to not know another day. We are uncomfortably close. No, 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 no. Oh my God. I hate it, I hate it, I hate it. Something died. Something died and gave us 300. I don't know. I don't know what it is, but I gave 300. Those things look like they give just a tad bit more than 300. So there's at least two items over there, but it feels like we're gonna get uncomfortably close to at least one of these guys. So we're just going to please ignore me, please ignore me, please ignore me. Ow. Oh my god. Sometimes the clunkiness of this game just has no end. It's like sometimes I'll get stepped on and I'll press the dodge button the frame after getting stepped on, and then I'll stop pressing the roll button, and then I'll fully just slowly stand my way up, you know, stretch, do some yoga, take a nap, have a nice meal, and then roll, all without pressing the roll button, purely because I pressed it once, like, the frame I got stomped on. And sometimes I'll be pressing my spacebar like 30 times a second and won't roll once. The game is not super into being smooth. The game is what some people may call jank. Just a tiny feeling of not being super polished or smooth. Oh, bonfire. Wonderful. I was gonna say, the last one of these things that we found had one. And so, I think there'd be one here too, right? I think, well, there was. Now we get these heals back. And off we go. I didn't think it was going to be something as good as a bonfire, but very happy that we got something as good as a bonfire. I do like how rare the bonfires in this game are. So they truly are a reprieve. I mean, we're out of the lava and away from those things. What? Is that like snoring, breathing? What is it? Is it you guys? Please tell me it's you guys. I see you moving. Sounded loud over here. Hi. Well. Now let's see if we three-shot you. We don't. Maybe two-handed. Alright. Oh, and off you go. And I see an item. Dude. Oh. Two-shot. That's a lot better than I thought. I was hoping for a three-shot. Yeah, remember, you guys really like to hide around corners in Dark Souls 3. And also just how the game has been in the past few areas. The game just really likes to poke you. Nope. Okay. Just to make sure. I've never intentionally kicked. And I really wish that was an option in the menus. Oh, hi. Ooh. Die. And this is why you want to take things slow. Be more methodical. Take things very much one step at a time. And just really make sure. You're all just coming out of hiding for me, aren't you? That's very kind of you. I appreciate it. And only have left ear audio because listening for family. Oh. Please. There we go. You look alive, yeah. Yeah, the alive ones look a little different from the statue ones. They're like more glowy. Ew. Alright, 1 item, 2, I saw one like sliding over here in the top right. That was funny. 3, what's the thing at the top of the stairs there? Oh. Ooh, item. Hopefully nothing blows up. No, bonk. Nope. No. Hi. Do you think you can pretend to be one of the statues? That won't work. Unless I forget by the time I get up there. Because fighting this thing... Ew, 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 ew. Ew. It looks so gross. It dies easily, but... I hate it. Oh. I thought this would be something. 'Twas not. Look. Alright, so we have to go out that way then. Statue. Oh, there's a lot of them over there. So we can come up here and then go down there. Look at the guy just above our souls. Just shaking violently. Hi, did you... Nope. You're moving. Question mark? Question mark? You're like moving, but item. What's growling or snoring? What's making the strange noise? No? item there. There we go. I don't care about those. Ow, me bones. Just the temporary stuff, or like consumables, that's what they're called. Not a big fan of consumables. I would rather get a permanent 1 damage increase than a consumable item that gives me an extra 1,000 damage. Maybe that's just me, but let's growl and Soul of a Hero. But like a consumable, you can die and then it's gone forever and you gain nothing. Like nothing was gained out of it. It doesn't look like we can get onto that, so. But a permanent damage increase. Oh no. Wasn't that bad on our health. But a permanent 1 damage increase, it's probably not gonna do a whole lot, but you can't lose it. And using that gives us back all of our stamina. Mostly because it takes a long time, but it gives us back all of our stamina. They're going all the way over there. No. Oh, please. That one is still stuck. So that's a path to go. This poor guy out of his memory. Hi. Yeah, I remember. Just I don't know if I made a big deal out of it while playing Elden Ring, while recording, but I know I made a big deal out of it to myself. But look how far away they saw me. They were sitting in the corner. In Elden Ring, I'd probably have to get like this close for them to aggro onto me. The enemies in Elden Ring, like, did not see you. Oh. So we can go down. Ooh, item. But we can go down to down below. Why would you do this to me? Just a simple traveler trying to travel. What did I do to deserve this? We're gonna Eli. Because it feels like we got out of the lava area. What was that? Oh, you again. Right, so this can bring us... Oh, it doesn't bring us down, it brings us over there, okay. That's a lot better. Oh, this brings us down, though. Maybe down is good, but I don't know. I don't know which way is the way back to where we were before. And That's kind of my main goal. I don't like... Oh, no. I'm guessing that if we try to do a drop attack onto them, we would take a lot of damage. Oh. That's the way back up, okay. I mean, we can sniff around here for a minute. Hi. You have an item by you. I like items. How about you come down here? I don't like how many eyes it has. Yeah. Oh, on the other side, we could get up there by going down the ladder, or down the stairs. So maybe there are stairs on that one, to which we can go up onto that side. Probably. So, like, go over here, go down these stairs, go to the other side, and then hopefully there are stairs like this on the other side that allows you to get up onto the high section. Yeah. I was gonna say, that water doesn't look good. It doesn't look like good water. Do we have a poison ring? I remember seeing one. If we do, it would probably be by the curse. Alright, nope, we don't. Okay. So we saw a merchant selling one then. That looks like a death pit. Yes, yes. Haha. Haha. For a second, it, didn't die. Oh. Hi. Yeah, for a second it didn't die, and I got a little worried that maybe that wasn't a death pit, and maybe that was a survive pit. And that I had just sent it down there and that I was gonna have to deal with it later. Hi. So there was a big group of them, and this doesn't really feel like a trap, but I remember saying at some point before that, probably in Sen's Fortress, that it's good to use traps against your enemies. And again, that doesn't really feel like a trap, that just feels like a thing set there to let the enemies walk in and die. Oh, there's a hole there. Ooh. Normally you can see... Alright, nope. Item. Red Titanites. Red. That's one of the things where I don't know how I feel about it yet. There being, like, different upgrade materials. But these, again, these don't feel like traps. They just feel like... they feel like something that was put there to catch people who aren't paying attention. But also the poison slows you down, which gives you a lot more time to notice it. Like, if you could move at normal speed, it would probably catch some people, but... Hi. You missed. Red Titanite chunk. Red would probably be for fire? Question mark? Because, I mean, like, green is for divine, which... I don't know about that one. I think green would be for, like, poison or something. I mean, purple's probably for poison. Everyone knows purple means poison. But just keep trudging through until we get to here. And then we can pop one of these. Alright. Hi. Please don't exist. Thank you for your cooperation. Red Titanite chunk. Alright. Wait, again, I don't know how I feel about those. Because in all the other games, there's one, well, maybe not in Demon Souls or Dark Souls 2, I don't know about those two, but in all the other games that I played and remember, there tends to be like 2, maybe 3 upgrade, like different kinds of upgrade materials. And then there's like special items to give them different properties. Whereas in this game, it seems more of you can change things to different properties very easily, but then they require different upgrade materials, and they all have their own unique upgrade material. What's that down there left of our souls? Is that just like gunk and stuff like this? What is this? Ah, that's one of those enemies. They're not very fun. But what's the green behind it? For a second there, I got caught on the top stair. Why? Why am I getting caught on stairs? But I'm just gonna put that in the back of my mind and keep going. This hasn't been a big issue, but hi. Hi. I know that you weren't wearing a very defensive set, but you died so easily. Like, fog ball. Was that a gold version of that? Alright, so is this a boss then? That's quite a lot of enemies to go through for a boss. But also not too difficult. Yeah, like, they can all be 2-3 shot chain, smiley face. Pyromancy, chaos, fire whip. Ooh. There are just stairs going up to nothing. And then getting caught on everything. And then it seems like that right there, just right of our health bar, is just like a drop that you can go down but you can't get up. That's very strange. Why would they do that? But whatever, there's two ways to go. One is a fog gate. Fog gate doesn't always mean boss in this game, but that will be the easier way to go, it seems. So let's go this way. Fire or lava. So this leads back over where we were before. Oh boy. Hopefully I don't get caught on any of these like branches while fighting you. And oh, okay. Man. It's like I rolled, but game. Again, trying to fight these things feels really, really bad. Oh boy. What? Like, one, you can, even if you were to fight them in a giant open space, you still just, like, can't move. I haven't forgotten about that. But also, like, even if you were to fight them in a giant open space, it would still be very, very hard to move because of the janky movement and the limited roll and the janky hitboxes and the movements and whatnot. Let's go back to this. But maybe this was like my mind playing tricks with me or something. But I think I saw it hit me and it lowered my health bar a lot, but didn't fully kill me. It left me with like a little bit of health left, but then did like extra damage. To kill me. Without doing an extra attack. So it just like did extra delayed damage or something. doesn't make a whole lot of sense. But, like, I wouldn't be super surprised if that is what happened, because I believe I remember there were some points in Sen's Fortress where I got hit by the ball, and it hitting you once would take like 45% of your health. And there were points where it would hit you like 2-3 times just by touching you once. Hitboxes are fun. Okay. Red Titanite chunk. Alright. Some breathe fire on me. Thank you for your cooperation. I think we're free to ignore that one. I think as long as we stay within reasonable distance, it can't get us. Alright, let's go over here and put this on. Like, we're even more restricted because of this. Okay. Please, just leave me alone, man. What? I didn't press the button to change weapons, and yet my character decided to change weapons. Stop perma dodging me. Yep, that's why I backed up. Because it really doesn't like when you get even remotely behind it. Nope. Sorry. I think you're half health. I'm not sure how you didn't hit me, but whatever. Nope. Ooh. Nope. Do you hear me annihilating my poor spacebar? Because that's what I was doing. That's what I was doing before he even got that first hit on me. But the fact that one hit equals 2 hits, which even with what I thought was a pretty good set, and at high health, still guaranteed death. I don't know what to tell you. Don't. Like I said, they just aren't very fun to fight because they are the peak example of how jank this game feels. And I think that's what makes me love the Black Knights in this game even more. Is they're very deliberate. They're very clear, they're very deliberate. You never get stuck on them. They've never just stun-locked me to death. I've never had a problem with them. They just feel clean and smooth. I've never died to them and went, I don't know about that one, Chief. That simply hasn't happened with any of the Black Knights. And that there's probably a reason for that. They don't have a leg that you always get stuck on. They don't have an arm that you always get stuck on. They don't have wide sweeping attacks that take lots of stamina and do lots of damage and hit like a truck and stun you for a long time. Are they super easy pushover enemies like this? No. But they don't feel BS at all. It's like, with these guys, I have to like change my rings and stuff. How often do I change my rings? Come on. Uh-huh. And they have a ton of health. Again, great sword. And yet I'm swinging away and doing nothing. Just want to do that just to make sure you heard me annihilating my poor spacebar. See, there, like, I had no stamina. There, it makes sense. That was on me. Okay. I mean, I was purposely staying away from you, and I rolled full backwards. but whatever. Okay. There's just no winning with these guys. There's straight up just a no winning with them. Like I said, they are one of the least fun enemies in the game so far. Oh, okay. Can't roll away from them. Can't roll towards them. You just can't let them ever proc that attack. Okay. You just can't ever let them do that attack. Do you hear me annihilating my poor spacebar? Because that's what I'm doing. I am bullying my spacebar. Like, dude, my spacebar, it has no more lunch money to give me. But I'm demanding more. No matter what I do. Like I said, can't roll toward them, can't roll away from them. You just can't do anything against... Like... And, mind you, I've fought like 5, 6, 7 of them at this point. Because I fought everyone I've seen on 2 characters. Because, remember, I'm going through this game on 2 characters. I'm keeping this one ahead, because this is my record character. But, all of the ones that I fought, besides that one, I fought twice. And I've only found one even semi-reliable method. And it's not working against him. The method of stay by his broken leg. And then perma-shield and attack when you can. But not really working with him. I wonder. What if I equip like a smaller, faster weapon? Like a scimitar. Nope. I don't? There's one more dex. Tragic. Because a plus 10 claymore is hardly doing anything. So I wonder if using a weapon that's more meant for speed because Yeah, that takes less stamina and comes out faster. Red Titanite chunk. Oh my god. So I wonder if that would actually be better. Oh, hey, look at that. First time in existence you haven't gotten stuck. Nope. I haven't seen any of these guys drop anything ever, so... I don't see a reason they'd start now. So I want to use both weapons and see if there's much of a damage difference, because if not, then might be better to just go with this. Oh my god. Look at that. You can't even keep a range on him, or can't even stay close to him, because he'll still use it at close range. But it's even worse at close range, because at close range it can really I literally cannot move. But it's even worse at close range, because sometimes he'll go above you, and then like then if you roll backwards because he's now behind you instantly, that would then move to you rolling forwards. Yep. Oh. Okay. Yeah, that did damage twice. That straight up just damaged me on 2 different accounts. Like, why? The only thing I can think of is game jank. And, I mean, it's bruh. Rolled backwards, still died. Like, rolled backwards, still got hit. Alright, well, I'm just gonna stop recording, and then I'm gonna record when I fucking kill him, because, God, this is bullshit. I'm out of these heals. But he's also, like, half health. Maybe a bit over. But I'm just being... Before that, I was being extremely methodical. Just very slow, very precise. Everything for a reason. Mostly shielding. Only attack after he's attacked. If he goes to do that, roll. I'm very surprised. Man, he really likes doing that directly after an attack. How creative of you. Making sure that you get to attack the player while they don't get to attack back. Or shield. Because literally can't move because I'm just stuck on his arm. This is the peak of Dark Souls, man. Don't you know that? Don't you know that this is when Dark Souls peaked as a series? Don't you know that this is the best video game Miyazaki's ever created? Don't you know that this is his perfect masterpiece? His flawless creation? Don't you know that? Only fools don't know that. And at this point, you can't even say that it's like a lack of practice or experience. Because, wow. Wow. I say I'm going to stop recording because this is BS. Literally the next try I kill him. Wow. Oh, is this the other side of that door?
Finally, I have found it. I have. My very own son.
Solaire?
I am the son. I've done it. I have.
I can't heal, by the way.
I did it. I did. Oh. Oh.
I hear something in the background, so hold on.
It's over. My son. It's setting. It's dark. So dark.
Muted myself because there was stuff happening in the background, even though I'm recording at like 2, 3 in the morning. I think it's closer to 2 in the morning. Parents are still awake and doing stuff, even though they get up at like 5:30 to 7 in the morning. Sunlight maggot? I'm sorry. Right, so what's that? What's a sunlight maggot? But yeah, this is back here. Good to know, but that's really sad. I believed him, and I believed in him. He could have kept going. I'm sure he would have found his son eventually. His son could have been his friends, his allies. Siegmeyer and I, we could have been his son. Right, but we can, yeah, we can go up here, sit at that bonfire, and then come back down. We'll have to fight through some enemies again, but won't be too bad. And don't you know that this is the peak of Dark Souls? Miyazaki's perfect, flawless creation? Hi. Hi. You are free to die. It's like, again, I don't hate this game. For the most part, I've been enjoying it. I just find it strange that people are like so inhumanly adamant and insistent that this game can have 0 flaws. And when I talk to my friends who play this game and absolutely adore this game, think it's the best game to ever exist, to ever grace humanity. You see that? But they always say, oh, the only thing that's, like, the only flaw with the game is that it doesn't look super great, but that's because it came out in 2010. But, like, I don't have a problem with the visuals. My main problem is, like, my main #1 problem is the hitboxes. Because something just took 9 damage. It's like, while the rolling is very weird, I can get over it. Not always, but especially not during bosses when you, like, need to be locked on for much of them. But whatever. But just, like, the hitboxes, I mean, overall jankiness, but, like, because jankiness is my main problem with Dark Souls 1, but specifically because jankiness is pretty vague and it's a broad term. And so specifically the hitboxes. And in that I would include the hitboxes of, like, the ground where you can fall, it's very slippy, slidey. Butter's been lathered on every surface in which you can fall down to make sure that you do fall down. But then there have been a few cases, a lot here, where there'll be like a thing on the ground like these, just like these roots, and I'll be walking and then I'll just be walking but not moving like this. But because of like a tiny little branch on the ground. See, it's like these ones, these are fine. They could have made them all like that, but they just kind of didn't. What ring do I have on this? Okay. I have a feeling this is gonna be a boss. Fog wall stayed. So I'm guessing that we're gonna slide down, then it's gonna be... Oh, is this the bed of chaos? Because looking between our horns, that's a very entangly. Bed of Chaos is one of the... It is a name I have heard. Bed of Chaos. Big tree. Oh. Please don't have too much range. Okay. I don't know if the, like, extra spindly part of the fingers... Oh, okay. Are part of the hitbox. Looks like they are. How close can I get to you? Not too close, it seems. Okay, I was shielding, but... Okay. Yep. I don't expect to be... Okay. I was out of range before, but I guess not there. I guess not for that attack or whatever. Yeah. I don't expect to beat any boss first try. That's just not in the expectations. I've never kicked intentionally. Alright, that did something. Fire. Fire. Chaos. Witch's flame. What's happening? Oh, you grew a scythe arm thing. And... Oh, okay. And the ground is falling out beneath us. Interesting. But yeah, I don't expect to beat any boss first try. That's just... That's not really an assumption that you can have. So I expect the first, like, 5 or so attempts to be just learning and getting used to a boss, and I'm not touching either of these. Like I said, the hitboxes. My specific main problem is the hitboxes. Yeah, the not being able to diagonally roll. The weird, like, you dodge an attack, but then still get hit by it anyways. Very, very strange. I don't know what these things are. I think one of them was on Solaire's head. Why? Oh, item. Oh, sunlight metal. Alright, so you kill those for sunlight metals. Good to know, good to know. Please tell me. Oh my god, it's back. You look different. Maybe not. You're usually a one-time enemy. Did you come back because I hit the thing? Or did you come back, like, because I went into that boss fight? Like, what made you come back? Oh my god. Stop running away. You have like 10,000 times my health. 10,000 times my damage. 10,000 times my defense. And infinite stamina, but you're still scared of me? You killed me like 5 times or something. I saw that. That hit me 3 times. That is absolutely ridiculous. That is absolutely ridiculous. Like, it took like 40% of my, like, it hit me once, took like 40% of my health, hit me a second time, took like 40% of my health, and then hit a third time, which killed me. That was a one attack, one like swing that hit 3 times. Yeah, sure. Biggest problem is the visuals. Uh-huh. Sure. Alright, so I'm gonna kill that thing again, and then we can come back. Because I'm not fighting that thing another 5 times and recording the entire thing. I'm just... no. Another sunlight metal. That would just be absurd. I'm not... I have to subject myself to that because I'm playing this quite honestly over a loved game. Not bad, but people will defend this with their fucking lives, and it is not worth it. It's a good game, but it just has a lot of problems. But, yeah. Alright, so... I almost got him dead. This took a while. These guys have so much freaking health and defense. Again, took all 5 of these heals. And again, I stopped recording and then beat him first try. Though I can pretty confidently say, after those 2 in a row, pretty sure it's because when I'm not recording, I don't feel pressed for time. And so I can be extremely methodical. And no talking means just complete concentration on what I'm doing. And so that allows me to just full focus, full commit everything. Oh, you got the flame arm. Alright, so... Alright. Well, good to know that progress is saved. Alright, so... what makes the ground cave? Is it a thing of, like, it just caves naturally, and so you can just sit back and wait? Is it a thing of, like, when you get close to it, it caves? Or does it just, like, cave randomly? Or is it a thing of, when you step on the spot, it caves? And just through trial and error, through dying, you just have to figure out which areas are the death spots and then avoid them. Because if that's it, then that's awful. But we'll have to see. Oh my god. So he's just an every time enemy now. No. Oh, okay. Make sure that he doesn't shoot us in the back with a lightning bolt. Oh, hey, look. He went to go shoot us in the back with a lightning bolt. Don't want to waste time or durability fighting these things. Just... I can run past him, and so I will. Can we get that? Doesn't really look like it. Considering this is another boss where the very ground can kill you, and seems more of a threat than the actual boss. That was a lot of health. Especially considering I was shielding. Oh my god. Literally standing against the wall I showed up in. Alright, so you just can't even move. So oh, okay. This is faster, so, and it seems like we're going to be doing a lot of it. Oh my god. Literally cannot stand and heal. Jesus Christ. Literally cannot stand and heal. So is this just going to be a figure out generally where the ground caves and just book it? Maybe shield what you can so that way you don't get knocked back into death? Why do those appear every time? Why isn't it just like they break, they break? Why do they have to show up every time? Why does the guy up there have to show up every time now? Like, you could say, oh, it's good for farming. I don't care. Your options to get to this boss, unless I'm missing one, are walk through literal lava or get past him. Those are the two options. This is gonna take a while. Alright, attempt number... I guess we can call this 1. Oh, we can go back and forth, huh? Neat. Oh, that's already just gone. Alright, so this... This really feels like it's just a gimmick fight. This really just feels like it's a gimmick fight. Which... it probably is. Okay. Got a hand here. Okay, we can't damage that hand though. But it can quite convincingly damage us. Please get your giant scythe hand out of here. Okay. Yeah, because the boss itself just, like, isn't an issue. Or isn't a threat on their own. It's the combination of the ground giving in and the boss just being able to push you. The threat is the boss can shove you. Not that it can outright kill you by itself, but that it can just shove you and let gravity do the work. Basically, the boss is gravity. Which, gravity is usually the hardest boss in these games, so that makes sense. And also, game being jank makes the gravity even deadlier. And something just took 9 damage. I'm not killing these every time, but I'm just sometimes killing a few just to see if they drop anything. I've gotten another, like, 1, maybe 2, but I think just 1 sunlight medal out of them. I've gotten 2 or 3 total from them. I think 2. But killing these little grasshopper dudes is a good distraction from the fact that making that an every time enemy was an absolutely atrocious decision, but yeah. Attempt numero dos of this outside of the, like, initial. Okay. So I guess that's a good way of showing that, like, you're making progress. Can we go down here? We can. Oh, and then we can go up. Good to know, good to know. Oh, that nearly one-shot us. And one shot. Alright. Yeah, so defeated better cast Lord Soul. So 100% that was a gimmick fight. 60,000. Oh, so close to 2 levels. Okay. But I'm trying to think of, like, I'm trying to think of the attempts. I think we destroyed that one on the first attempt, and then we fell down there. I think there was a second attempt where we just walked over there and died. I think there was the third attempt where we got smacked in, fourth attempt where we broke that and then, like, fell into here, and then fifth attempt, so 5 attempts, question mark? I think that took 5 attempts. I'm wondering if we can land on the one directly below us. Like, the one directly below us. It looks like there'd be enough room, but it feels like we just slide off. Because I don't know if, like, we're supposed to continue on from here, or what. I mean, we were given a bonfire. We are almost never given a bonfire at a boss. Like, the only other time we've gotten a bonfire from a boss that I can think of was Nito. And that was an area that we couldn't escape from. And this feels like the same. So... is there more here? It's like we can't teleport. Like, we can't teleport anywhere even close. Firelink's at the closest. So, we will be back. Maybe, possibly. Because I want to see if the, well, first of all, we can go do this. Oh, I hate Flesh Mustache. I will never get over him.
Oh, some...
Nothing new with him. But I think we got a second Lord Soul.
I am pleased to see you well. Is it something urgent?
Oh my god. There's so many things here. Green Titanite Shard, Titanite Chunk, blue Titanite Chunk, white Titanite Chunk, red Titanite Chunk, white Titanite Slab, red Titanite Slab. That's so many.
The beings who possess these souls have outlived as the primordial. Let there be no...
Yeah.
Very well, then...
So he's gonna eat us. I'm gonna feed... Pretty sure that was another soul to put into here. I think. Because it was Nito who we got. It was Seat the Scaleless, 4 Kings, I think one of them was called, and then I forget who the 4th one was. Something Izalith. And that was in Izalith. First, let me actually look at this. I'm assuming that it's in not this. I'm assuming it's in key items. Yeah. Mother of Demons. Soul is a bed of chaos and the mother of all demons. This Lord Soul was found at the dawn of the Age of Fire. The Witch of Izalith, that's who it was. I knew it was something Izalith. Attempted to duplicate the first flame from a soul, but instead created a distorted being of chaos and fire. Its power formed a bed of life. Whew. Which would become the source of all demons. And is more than enough to satiate the Lord Vessel. Right, so it said its power formed a bed of life, which would become the source of all demons. So does killing them, like, get rid of the demon enemies? I thought there was gonna be like a whoosh or something. Apparently not. Well, we can repair this stuff. Do you have anything to say? Nice mustache placement.
I am pleased to see you well. Is it something urgent?
I'm gonna feed you an item while you're upside down. Here, take this long sword. Choke on it. 2 falchions, don't need them. Don't think I have... Well, I mean, I have a spear. I can turn that into a +10 spear, so... Whatever you say, man.
The beings who possess...
Oh, your flesh mustache
Are you ready?
moved.
Then we shall return.
Alright, but I'm gonna go back to Izalith to see if anything's changed because of that, outside of them no longer being there. Blah. Alright. Hi.
Oh, hello there. You've been a stranger these days. Why? What's spectacular pyromancy? Tell me about it. I have never seen anything like it.
What is your... What? I have no idea what you're talking about. I have not even dabbled into pyromancy. I don't even have the basic ones on this character. What are you talking about? I'm assuming that's because we beat the Bed of Chaos. I have no idea what this is. I have no idea the ramifications, but I trust you. You seem cool, so sure.
Why, yes, of course. Thank you for sharing. I'm still an able pyromancer.
What?
I shall locate her myself. I'm in your debt, once again.
What? What information did I give you? What are you talking about? Who are you going to find?
The pyromancer's flame is the flame. When I please take.
What are you talking about? I have no idea what he's talking about. I have no idea what he's talking about.
Goodbye then. Be safe, friend. Don't you dare go hollow.
I won't, but I have no idea what you're talking about. What information did I give him? Is he going to leave now? Because he said he's going to locate someone. I'm so confused. Where... This guy is still gone. Where did he go? Why did he vanish off into the nothingness? What's going on? A loathsome parasite that inhibits Lost Izalith. It is completely immobile. It still lives. When warned on the head, it emanates blinding light, which is why it's known as a sunlight maggot. This doesn't seem blinding. But would that be good for... Would that be good for this? Because if so... Oh! Very interesting. Because... before, you had to get, like, halfway through the area in pitch black darkness to get the skull lantern, and then you had to hold it up, which took away your left hand. And also, you couldn't, like, attack or, like, dodge. And you also had slower stamina recovery. So, I mean, this gets rid of some of your defense, because this says 6, this says 21 in terms of physical defense. So, you lose a chunk of defense, but that gives you your shield back. Interesting. So, you may want to continue down past Blighttown before going into here in future runs. Good to know, good to know. Well, we're gonna do a little exploring of this area before moving on. So, yeah. So, coming down here with these big old trees, after getting past a bunch of them, found this thing, which we never actually killed, and 2 twinkling titanite and a white titanite chunk. I don't know what white titanite chunks are for, but twinkling titanites, they could be used to upgrade our armor, so that's good. Still haven't found a way to get the item up there, though. We will find a way, though. Promise. Huh. We were able to just do a run jump up. I didn't think it was going to be that simple. Oh! Still. Covetous silver serpent ring. Really, really glad that I'm weirdly completionist about getting every single item, because that is one of the best rings in the Souls games. It gets you more souls from defeated enemies. So I think it's a percentage. I don't know what the percentage is precisely, but I mean, it might change game to game, but that's very, very, very good to have. Especially for grinding. Again, just going back and checking some things out, because at this point, I've looked in every corner I can think of, like in this area, from Tomb of the Giants up to the pinwheel, like to the area with a bunch of pinwheels as normal enemies. I didn't look in that room, but everywhere from Tomb of the Giants to directly before that room I've looked in. And because I'm trying to find the cleric woman who, the one that was by Patches, like in the area where we got kicked down by Patches, because she'd vanished and I don't know where she is, and I'm trying to find her and I don't know where she is. And again, this is one of the things of not looking anything up, but it feels a lot more satisfying to find things on your own instead of just going to wiki. But very, very good to find the covetous silver serpent ring. That is actually, it's an incredible ring. I think it's 12%. At least in Dark Souls 3, I think it's 12%. Alright, well, I mean, Solaire died. Really sucks that that happened. I don't know why he was aggressive with us. But now we have our little son. I just want to check it to see if there's anything here, because this is where Solaire was before heading down. Well, we can end this off by looking at the sun. I wish we could be this grossly incandescent, like a magnificent father.